guys, it's Theresa here of Larkin Design, and I could not absolutely wait to share with you this layout that I have today using the Maggie Holmes Carousel collection. And so I have this photo. It's of my husband and I from several weeks ago, the 4th of July weekend, when we were in the mountains and we had gone hiking, and we put the camera on a self timer and walked away and let it take pictures of our feet walking on this lovely path at Linville Falls, North Carolina. And so I've printed the photo out. It's just slightly smaller than 4x6 with a white border. And then I'm going through some of the items in the carousel collection just to sort of get a feel for what the products are, what's in this collection, and just some of the things that speak to me, and just getting a feel for overall what direction I want this layout to take. I know that I want to use this starburst pattern on this paper, and I know that I want the photo to be at the bottom center, and I want the title to be vertical above the photo. For some reason, I'm in a phase right now where I like vertical layouts. I think it's because of the Traveler's Notebook trend, and I love Traveler's Notebooks, and I love creating layouts in them, but of course I want to do traditional 12x12 layouts too. And so these are just some of the fun products that are included in this collection. 2 alphabet sets, the puffy stickers, the chipboard, the enamel sticker, the enamel pin stickers. And so I'm going to dive into those in a minute. I also know that I want to use this kite paper, and I'm going to cut out a couple of these kites here and use those around my page. So I'm going to just fussy cut here for a few minutes and just talk to you about some of the colors in this collection. And you guys are familiar with Maggie Holmes collections, right? And they're always the most beautiful colors. They always coordinate together. And this collection is no different. This might be her best one yet. I don't know. So everything about these colors just draws me in. The turquoise, the pink, the yellow. I love it all. I love it all. I wanted to buy the whole collection. I didn't. I think I got what you see here and the about 8 papers, 7 or 8 papers. And so my design concept for this layout, again, I had talked about wanting a vertical layout that starts from the photo and goes up and out. And these kites sort of help convey that feeling as well. This idea that we're going up and that we're going out. This idea of hope and moving forward. And nothing conveys that more than being on a path, right, with the sun ahead of us and this beautiful starburst paper right in front of us. This is hope. This is hope, and it's the best kind. So I'm cutting out 2 of these kites here. I know I'm going to put one on one side probably and one on the other side, and I think that will be enough. I think that just 2 are fine. And I'm just cutting around these little bows here. I've seen some really cute things being done with these kites. I love them. They're so bright and happy. So that is my fussy cutting. And then I'm debating on whether or not to use the giraffe. He's just fun and cute. In the end, I'm not going to use him. But he is there, and I really like him a lot. I cut my flower, this floral die cut, I cut it in half, and am using it around this corner. And that's going to be the basis of my layering. So boom, design is set, now to fill it in. And I'm probably going to go for a couple of papers to layer the photo on. We'll see how that goes. These are the chipboard. Of course, you have to have the Maggie Holmes chipboard sheets. These are always amazing. And so there's, yeah, maybe not yet. I don't know what I'm doing here. I think that at this point I'm still trying to think about what I want the title to be, how I want the embellishments laid out on the layout, and just what die cuts specifically do I want to use. I have an idea for the title, but figuring out the exact wording is my challenge here. So, and I want to use some of the word art. I want to use it all. Looking at those words in the puffy stickers. And I'm settling here, not really settling, but deciding here on the chipboard alphabet. These are great. And I'm just going to lay them out. I'm using my ruler so I can sort of get a feel for how much space I need for the title. One of the reasons that this alphabet works so well is because it's very vertical too. So it's going to fill that space in really nicely. So I'm thinking about the words, walk this path with me. Walk this magical path, walk this happy path. Those are some of the words that I had pulled out. And I really like this lovely. I laid it down here on my stamp block. Again, just to get a feel for how much space I need for it. And now how do I want to spell out the rest of the words? So I've got another ruler. This is what you call non-committal, right? Walk this lovely path with me. And then I pulled in the other alphabets as well. These are the gold foam alphabets with the mint on the underneath them. And so I'm going to use those to write with me. Yeah, and I think that's perfect. So deep breath in, and now I've got to commit to it. All right, I'm going to put it down now. I'm ready. And I'm just laying it down lightly first so that it doesn't really grip the paper yet, just so that I have anxiety around placing alphabets. Anybody else? This is a hard part for me. But it ends up working out beautifully. And I really like how this turned out. And then I need to do a little bit of adhering. I want the gold words with me to overlap just a little bit. So I'm going to put down the photo and the little flower die cut. And I ended up not doing any paper layers behind the photo. And now I can put down the gold alphabets. And they're going to be both on top of and underneath, peeking out from this little floral die cut. And I love, again, the black and white. There's a little bit of black and white in this collection. And you guys, I just love that. I love black and white with a little bit of pop of color. There was a little banner here in the die cuts, so I used that on the photo itself. And I think I have an idea of where my kites are going to go, but I'm not adhering them down just yet. I'm going to see what else I want to do here. I need a journaling spot, so I'm going to use some of the packaging, of course. These little glitter scallop borders, they're perfect little journaling spots. So I just trimmed off a part of it from the die cut package, and I'm going to adhere it down, and then I'm going to write just a few sentences about walking the path of life with Alan, and how he really is he's my partner, and I wouldn't want to do this with anybody else. And that's really what this layout is all about. So I've got my photo, I've got my title, I've got the journaling. Now I can add my embellishments and have fun with it. So I know that I just want to use some of these tiny little elements here. There's little sequin stickers, there's little hearts, all the best things. These little word strips, gosh, I love them. They're like see-through. Those little word strips are like see-through. You guys know how much I love transparent elements. A camera sticker, a little word strip to go with the camera sticker. Or maybe not. Here we go, there's this little green chipboard, just for a little pop of color over here. I like that. And some more sequins. So now I'm ready to adhere these kites down. And then I'm going to add some embellishment clusters around those. So you're going to see how I'm going to do this. A bow, a star on the one kite. And then another sequin. And then for the other kite, well, let's see. I'm going to put down my date. And I'm going to balance out the journaling on the right hand side with the date on the left hand side. So you can see how asymmetrical but still balanced this layout is. And I'm just looking to see if I have any stamped sentiments that I want to use. Oh, I'm going to use these arrows from Studio Calico. I think they were from the February Documenter kit. and confidant. So these are perfect. They provide a little pop of color. I'm going to use my black ink, and they're going to point your eye into the center of this layout, right into this title, right into this lovely photo. So you're automatically going to know, right, your eye is automatically going to know right where to go on this layout. Very organized. Even though it has a random feel to it, it's still very organized. And then again, these stamps, they become a home base and they become part of each embellishment cluster. I'm putting down a couple of more word strips here. Just a few more stickers and chipboard embellishments as I see them, as they make me happy. Here's another star going down. And if you're wondering if I have a visual triangle on this layout, I absolutely do. The points of the triangle are on the lower right hand corner, the left hand side, all of that embellishment cluster from the gold star and the date stamp all the way up to the kite, to the yellow kite, that all functions as one visual cluster. So that forms the second point of the triangle, and then the kite on the right hand side and the upper right hand corner, that provides the other point to the triangle. So absolutely here, classic design. I love it. And so I added another heart chipboard embellishment and a heart sticker, a puffy heart to that yellow kite. There's another star and a few more sequin stickers. I'm treating those almost like confetti. I need to trim off the marketing strip from the paper. And then I saw the little pink and red and yellow pom-poms. And so I'm going to clean up just a little bit, and then I'm going to add some of these pom-poms to the layout. And I've seen these used in some really cute ways, you guys. I'm going to use them like enamel dots, and I'm just going to add them to each of these embellishment clusters, just for another little bright, happy pop of color. I wanted to bring in that yellow again, and those are just fun and happy, and that is one fantastic layout. Thanks so much for watching, you guys. I hope you will like and comment and subscribe to my channel if you like this layout, and I'll see you again soon. Bye bye.